What's going on? I'm Raye, and this is TMOTT TV.
That's the way we do it, y'all.
This is your girl Raye, and I'm coming to you excited about Obama in '09. Yes, we did. Yes, we can. We came together as a community, and we have a new president-elect, ladies and gentlemen. Give yourself a hand. All right. So, please remember that Obama is for change, hence the shirt. Now, do not idolize this man and rely on him to be the change. What you need to learn how to do is to be a part of the change. Once he gets in office, we have to have that man's back to ensure that he does everything he said he's supposed to do, as well as do all of our wants and demands. Yes? Yes. Haven't you seen that gas prices have gone down? I was very excited today when gas is $2.21 a gallon. Yes, for regular. I don't have to put Supreme in my car. Obama in '08.
Obama.
Okay, folks, if you haven't been over to the Smithsonian in Anacostia, Washington, D.C., the southeast side, then you've got to get there. Just recently, on Sunday, November the 9th, they did a special dedication in memory of Dyke of Trouble Funk.
The Anacostia Community Museum and Center for African American History and Culture is located on Fort Place Southeast. On Sunday, November 11th, they sponsored an Anacostia homecoming celebration, reflecting on the contributions communities east of the Anacostia River have made to D.C. history. The event, which was coordinated by Anthony Guattari and Janelle Cooper-Tosin, included a special tribute in honor of Robert Dyke Reed of Trouble Funk, who recently passed away. Consisting of remarks were former Woodson High School band director Charles Hankerson, GoGo Coalition Chairman Maurice Shorter, Buggy, the drummer of Backyard, TMOTT GoGo's Kato Hammond, and Big Tony Fisher and Dyke's brother Taylor Reed of Trouble Funk.
This is a community all of itself, and that's what we're here for, to document various communities, community efforts, and GoGo is definitely a community. This will kick off our efforts to continue to collect memorabilia, artifacts, items, posts. It just brought back so many memories of how I used to sneak out to the GoGo because my mother wouldn't let me go. And I used to sneak out, get in somebody's car, and be gone. She will never see this. So I want to thank you all for coming together.
So I said, Dyke, I said, you have a lot of talent, and I like to see you go to college. But Dyke looked at me very serious, said, Mr. Hankerson, he says, I don't want to go to college. I said, what you say? Dyke didn't say a word, he just put his head down. And Mr. Hankerson, tell me again about what Dyke said. I said that I have scholarship. I talked to the band director at Howard. And Dyke told me he didn't want to go to college. Well, she looked at me and looked at Dyke. Said, I don't care what Dyke said. If you can get him a scholarship, that's where he's going. He's going to Howard. And that's where he ended up. He went to Howard. He went to Howard.
I've managed Junkyard Band for many years. I started out as the assistant manager of Junkyard Band. I started out with the band somewhere around 1980. And then in '82, it became kind of official that I was working with the band. And he gave me the phone numbers for Tony and Dyke, and I talked to those guys, and they were very, very receptive to Junkyard Band performing with them and playing with them. And it was a great thing when we hooked up with them, because the guys in my band, they liked Trouble in their percussive style. They play a lot of percussion, and my guys liked that because being a Junkyard Band, we didn't have the real keyboards and we didn't have the guitars. We just had percussion. So when we saw Trouble Phone, when my guys saw Trouble Phone, they just thought that was the world. And
let me give y'all a little history. I grew up right down the street from here. So I spent many years on the corner, banging on buckets, had my boom box, listening to Trouble, listening to Jump Down, listening to all of the go-go bands. But when I had a chance to meet Dyke, Dyke was one of those persons where, when I first met him, I automatically felt the spirit, just of love of just being a musician, and the love that he had for the music. But he always been good. You know, every time I ever seen him, we always had good conversation. He was always encouraging me to keep playing, you know, stay focused and keep it moving, man. But I just wanted to say to Big Tony and the rest of the Trouble family, man, back, y'all love you. I love you. You know, we're going to keep this music going as long as we can, man. You know what I'm saying? Till we keep moving and just can't move it no more. But
we would go to Cherries. Back then it was called Atlantic Skating Rink, I believe. So we would go over there on a Friday night, so whatever nights. I've always been short, believe it or not. So, and during that time when I think when Cherries had a stage, but I believe when it was Atlantic Skating Rink, we were playing on the floor. And but so I got to hear them more than anything, unless I could get up front. So I'm still and he corrected me. It was quite a while ago. He corrected me a couple of years ago, because I always referred to him as Slick Dyke. And the reason being mainly because I'm sure everybody's, especially, you know, probably 35 and older, or even younger than that, to remember the signature line. Everybody knew, you know, I'm Slick Dyke, can be very naughty. I'm known by the name of Sporty Shorty. When checking out the others that dress so mean, they put me in the mind of Mr. You remember the pump me up, you know, I could go on with it. I know the whole joke, but we ain't got that much time. but saying that,
man, there's so many things I can go back and say about my man Dyke. He was my family, my best friend, my partner. Man, Dyke was my other half, and we went through a lot together. We did a lot of things together. We traveled the world together. We used to work out together. Yeah, believe it or not, I used to work out. We did a lot of things together, and we developed a real tight chemistry, not just Dyke and myself, but the whole Trouble Funk family.
By the time I had got out of the military, Dyke had played with James Brown, Gladys Knight. He had been all around the world. He couldn't have been even before he got to high school. And so by the time he got to high school, all I heard was Mr. Hankerson. All the guys, I mean, they were serious. And then we met, Tony came in, and Dyke and Tony would sit up in the house and just play it. At that time, I was the vocalist. I did the vocals. I didn't play trumpet, but I did play trumpet, and I have a degree in music education also. And I left music, and I became a doctor a couple years back. So my thing is that we always feel that you just keep doing it. My brother believed, don't cry about nothing, just keep doing it. Chuck Brown was probably the first group who really let Trouble Funk open up for him. Me, Dyke, and Tony have been together, seemed like all our lives.
Yeah, all our lives.
And this is all we've ever done. We never beat nobody down. We never robbed nobody. We never cheated nobody. We didn't lie to anybody. When we said we're going to do something, we did that.
This thing that we used to say back in the day, Trouble Funk ain't going to never stop. We're going to keep on funking till we hit the top.
Right, yeah.